Hi, I'm Dr. Gayle Myers, and welcome to the Health Conscious Living podcast. Today's episode is the power of visualization meditation and the grounding tool. Remember that we're spiritual beings having a human experience to learn, grow, gain wisdom, and share our gifts with the world. In the episode on spiritual health, we looked at meditation as a way to quiet the overactive mind, a doorway to access spirit within, or our inner wisdom. Of the many forms of meditation I studied, I found the intuitive wisdom meditation tools to be the easiest, most profound way to open the doorway by saying hello to spirit within, the hello that heals. Spirit is whole, undivided. Saying hello to spirit within is saying hello to your wholeness. As spiritual beings, we're always creating non-stop. How many times a day do you think about what you have to do, where you have to be, who you'll be meeting? What kind of interaction are you envisioning will happen? And what are your hopes and dreams and goals? What do you want to accomplish? How do you want to feel along the way? And when you accomplish that goal, what we envision, we create, especially what we focus on, begins to take form. If you're excited about your day, you're joyful, expectant, that sets an upbeat, positive energy for your day. If you're dreading going to work or to a meeting or having a conversation, you're vibrating in a dread energy, and that affects your encounters. Since everything is energy and everything has a frequency and a vibration, thoughts, emotions, actions, intentions are all different energy frequencies, and energy flows where your attention goes. How many times have you started to do one thing and something else gets your attention, and the next thing you know, a chunk of time has gone by, your attention went somewhere else, and you're still trying to get to that one thing you started? With so much vying for your attention in the world, when you can take a moment and sit quietly, contemplate or meditate, you begin to focus on your inner world where your creativity originates. It doesn't have to take long, a few seconds or minutes. Shifting your awareness to your inner world is one of the best uses of your time, because you reboot from your inner source of creativity. Take a moment and reflect on what you've been focusing on lately, especially something you've been trying to accomplish. And remember that professional athletes, artists, musicians, writers, filmmakers, directors, architects, choreographers, for example, all envision what they want to create before they sit down to bring it into form physically or musically, or on paper, film, or an architectural building. While they physically practice in some form every day, they're also envisioning. Remember, from the episode on spiritual health, the body experiences the event that you envision as if it's actually happening. So much of the time, we're being pulled in different directions. Think about all the conversations, texting, email, video, social media messaging, in-person meetings, or just hanging out at home, taking care of your children or your parents or your spouse, or all the above simultaneously. With everything coming at us from all directions, it's hard to stay focused and get anything done. The tool I've found invaluable is the grounding tool, or the grounding cord. It's an energy tool to stay present, be in the moment, and it says, I belong, I'm right here, right now. Think about the times you felt fully alive and present, that sense of being grounded. The grounding tool brings you into present time and helps you stabilize in the moment. It's also an energy processor that grounds off everyone else's thoughts, emotions, opinions, judgments, and anything you're ready to release. It's like taking a spiritual shower and washing all that energy down the drain which in this case is your grounding cord, extending to the center of the earth where the energy disperses and is neutralized. Others' energy goes back to them as a healing, and you get your creative energy back to create something new. Remember that everything is energy, and there are 3 things that you can do with energy. You can match it. Someone else is in a good mood and your mood is lifted when you're around them. Or someone's angry and you get cranky being around them. You can resist their energy, which amplifies what you're resisting, because you're adding your powerful creative energy into what you are resisting. And remember, what you resist persists. Or you can be neutral to energy, neither adding to or resisting it, and you're free to shift in any direction. When you don't hold on and you release energy, it's neutralized. These intuitive meditation tools help you find neutrality, and finding neutrality is the key to freedom, to creating something new. Reflect for a moment and think about how many people you've been interacting with lately in your personal and professional life, or in the world through social media and all the forms of technology. And remember that anything you envision, you create. Well, by envisioning your grounding cord like a big tree trunk or a big tube as wide as your hips, that extends from just above the tip of your tailbone in that first energy center, dropping down 4,000 miles to the center of the earth, giving it a 1,000-mile root system to anchor it well, you come into your own space and stabilize in present time. It's fun to envision a waterfall in the center of your grounding cord so that the energy that's affecting you just naturally drops down to the center of the earth where it disperses and is neutralized. The grounding tool helps you clear all that energy from your space that's affecting you. And the simplest way to work with energy is to see it as colored balls of light. Different energies take on different colors. It's very individual. There's no set meaning to color. There are a few exceptions, like gold is a very high spiritual vibration, or green represents growth. Most of the meaning of color is personal to you in this moment. Seeing energy as color or colored balls of light drop to the center of the earth and disperse allows anyone else's energy to be neutralized and go back to them as a healing. And your creative energy comes back to you as a healing to create whatever you would like to create, such as health, abundance, love, relationships, prosperity, creative next steps in a project or in your career, or you can create fun with your family. Whatever you want to create, you can set that intention. The grounding tool is invaluable in staying calm and present while navigating the stressors of living and managing the stressors and the challenges that present themselves. As long as you don't hold on to energy, it will naturally drop down the grounding cord and your space begins to be free of those unsettling, distracting, or ungrounding energies. Most people ground through exercise, like running or hiking or working out, which is great. But what happens if you get injured or you can't get outside? Or you're taking care of your child, or you're in a meeting, or you're driving? You can easily say hello to your inner light, to your wholeness, and envision a grounding cord extending to the center of the earth. Your envisioning an intention creates the grounding cord. The other way most people ground is into a situation, like going to work or having a meeting or conversation or family interaction. Most people ground in relation to what's happening around them in the moment. And when things are going well, then that's fine. But what happens if things aren't going well and you find yourself immersed in a situation like world events or a pandemic or a situation at work or with family or an emergency. Then your mood, attention, emotions, and responses change according to what you're witnessing. But when you have a grounding cord, you remain present, calmer, clearer, without being so affected by what's happening around you. Then you can respond with a new creative solution. You can respond in a way that is aligned for you, what you have to share and contribute. With the grounding tool, whatever is going on, you don't have to become ungrounded or distressed. You can remain steady and present. I found this grounding tool to be invaluable and had practiced using it daily for 7 years, and it was second nature for me to be grounded 24/7. So on that icy day on the highway in 2011, when I knew I was about to be hit, the grounding tool was a lifesaver. Recently, I had an experience of having a tire blowout. Fortunately, it was at a slow speed, driving through road construction that was unmarked. I was rattled, sure, but the more I kept grounding, the easier it was to stay present and problem solve, to take each step that I needed to stay safe and get help. And I even got into amusement. Think about a situation you've encountered recently and how you responded. Did you seem distracted or rattled or overwhelmed? How would it have been different for you if you had stayed present and grounded, remaining calm and solution-oriented? What would have been different about the outcome? These intuitive tools not only help you stay present, calm, and clear, they help your nervous system to come out of fight or flight, so you can access your higher brain function, problem solve, and come up with new solutions. The next invaluable tool is the golden sun. Once you've released the energies that are affecting you and whatever you're ready to let go of, the universe doesn't like a vacuum. So you need to fill that new space with the qualities of energy that you would like to have or what serve you best in the moment. The golden sun represents the infinite abundance of your true essence, and it's infinitely abundant. Envisioning a ginormous golden sun and filling it with all the qualities that you would like to have, such as love, self-love, calm, peace, well-being, inspiration, creativity, joy, and amusement. Filling the golden sun with whatever qualities of energy you would like to have, and letting the golden sun pour down like a golden shower, filling all of your nervous and immune system, your heart, your lungs, your digestive system, your muscles and bones and skin, and every cell in your body, and all of your energy field turning all gold with that beautiful golden liquid light that replenishes, nourishes, and recharges your body and energy field about 2 feet around you, as well as your grounding cord. You can envision and create and replenish with as many golden suns as you would like. Finish then, as you started, by saying hello to your inner light and notice if it's brighter. Say hello to your body and what's different now. Is the body calmer, feeling more like yourself? Say hello to Source, that which gives all, and notice how you feel now as you're in your own bubble of light and creative energy. Re-listen to this episode anytime you need a refresher as to what and how and why these tools work. And now it's time for you to have these meditation tools for yourself and put them to use. I welcome you now to join me next for the meditation, where you'll need to be sitting quietly, not driving or working out. Shut your phone off or even leave it in another room and eliminate your distractions so that you can have time for yourself and your inner light and your inner being, present and healing. And once you practice these tools, they'll be available for you to use anytime, anywhere.